latest and the greatest and the best names in certain categories. Well, whenever Givenchy pops up into PM style, Givenchy sells out in PM style. So today, you haven't seen this lipstick since May, this summer, and I'm in my final order of the year. It's their famous Le Rouge Sheer Velvet Lip. For those who don't know about the brand, the whole experience of just taking the lid off is everything. But when you put this lip color on, it is this perfect sheer matte with just a hint of rose. Now I put it on just over a little nude color that I already had on, so yours will be a little bit more intense than mine. But I'm telling you, the way it feels and the way it looks, that's the power of Givenchy. We have it at an $11 easy pay. We have it with free shipping. And we have it with our girl, Courtney Kaysen. Don't you look cute?
Hello.
Hi, babe.
Nice to see you. To see you. Hi, everybody.
Well, Courtney works with Givenchy. You recognize her because she used to be a host here at the Q. Yes. But now she is our Givenchy representative.
And when have you ever put on a matte lipstick that quickly and that effortlessly? I mean, truly, that's one of the things that I love about this lipstick. Now, the color that you're getting is Nude Boisé. That is our standard pink in-house that is a worldwide bestseller in terms of pinks, which we love. But a lot of times with matte lipstick, why do we like it, right? It gives beautiful coverage, but a lot of times it's not that easy to put on, and then it feels incredibly drying. So what we did is actually give you this couture infusion in our Le Rouge Sheer Velvet that you're seeing here. It starts its life as a matte, so I'm actually going to show it to you next to me. The color, to me, is quintessential Parisian pink, like the kind that they naturally wake up to every single day.
Right now.
But the difference here, when I talk about the couture infusion of the ingredients, is this lipstick actually starts its life as a powder. Why? Because that contains the most pigment. So how do we give you this like flawless full coverage look? It starts with a powder that we then mix with a couple of different incredible oils that are super emollient and delicious. But we actually formulate this with a natural origin wild mango butter, which makes the matte so soft and sumptuous. And then we pair that with different waxes so that when you press your lips, you can actually press them like you've worn a balm, but get the coverage of a matte that stays in place all day.
And if you've never tried Givenchy, when their lip colors pop up on air, they also pop out of our inventory.
They sure do.
Meaning we
don't make a lot
of orders. Treat yourself.
Yes.
You know, you might already have gotten everybody else taken care of, but take care of yourself.
Yes.
It's free shipping. There's an $11 easy pay, and there's something so special about putting Givenchy on.
Yes.
The case itself is wrapped in velvet.
I want to rose that color. Like consider my request for Valentine's Day to myself a rose that's this pink. But that goes in hand. We're a couture beauty house. There are fewer than, I think it's like 4 of us remaining in the world that have a beauty collection. So everything that you see in the Parisian aesthetic that is couture, historically speaking, goes into the beauty. So velvet touches your hands. You open this up, even the bullet stamped. It's absolutely an exquisite experience. And I would say, as you're starting to think more about self-purchases now in starting the new year, this is one of those iconic pinks that when you think about waking up to every day the joy of this is what I look like, and I feel confident, and I feel beautiful. That's what we've always done at Givenchy and Givenchy Beauty. We don't ever want to change the way that you look. We want you to feel more excited than ever for how beautiful you naturally feel. And
Courtney,
you're seeing it here.
We're busy on the phone lines. I knew it would happen because every time you're
Look
here,
at this in
it
a
happens.
day.
So remember, whatever your natural lip color is, or if you choose to line your lips first, it's really going to determine the way that it finishes off. So a day it's going to look darker on. I had mine over a little bit of a nude product, so mine looks darker.
Look at
Chantel almost looks like a true red.
Yes.
But either way, the feeling on your lips and the color payoff, it's worth trying. So if you go to other stores, it's $44 up front. Here we have that $11 easy pay and free shipping. There's something different about couture fashion. There's something different about couture beauty. And once you try it, there's no turning back.
And I do think in this world that we have here, especially on QVC in the age of possibility, whether you're in that age range or not, there just comes a certain time, especially with beauty products in your bag, you want to invest in things that work. You don't want a lot of stuff because you're having to sift through that every single day. And we make phenomenal lip products. I would say one of my favorite things about matte particularly is it is age-defying. drying based on the coverage. If you take a look at it on my lips, the way that your lips wake up this time of year, they're dehydrated, there's a lot of texture, they can show a lot of fine lines. Because this starts its life as a powder and we mix it with oil, that's how we're able to get this great coverage. But then of course we build it with waxes and mango butter so that when you close your eyes, you have no idea that this looks matte. If you've shied away from matte because it's drying, but yet it stays all day, but then you're like, wait a second, I would never even kiss my own hand with textured lips like that. I invite you to really try this because we still make everything in-house, very small batches as compared to other brands here on the Q that are much larger. But I would also say that color that you envisioned the Parisian woman waking up to every day, that is what Nude Boisé was originally created to covet and get. And now we've done it in a sheer matte that's buildable. I actually don't even think, like, let's be honest, I love a lip liner moment. Givenchy makes a lot of fun ones that I've had very fun mixing with this. But because the way that this is so tightly packed, you get such precision. If you still want to overline, you can, but also feel free to play with lip liner. I approve that message as well.
Well, and how fun would it be when all the packages are open? Maybe the day after Christmas, the doorbell rings with one more little package from QVC, and this time it's a present for you. And think about, you know, the week after with the after parties, right? Hey, come and eat the leftovers on the 26th. Hey, you want to go to the movies and out to dinner on the 27th? What are you doing for the New Year's? It's hard to find new foundations. It's hard to figure out what to do with eye colors. I only know lid, arch, crease, that's it. So play with lip color, right?
And that's a great point. You don't really change your foundation. And I would say, like, lips sometimes feel like more of a risk that you were going to take.
So pretty.
But I think if you go to a Givenchy store, you have to make an appointment.
Oh,
and
you
that's
do?
Yes, and that's because, like, if you want to be catered in the way that, like, we want the experience for you to be, you make an appointment. I think there comes some times where it's like, I want you to look at me and what do you see? And when you think about just the shade pink on your lips, that's quintessential femininity. That is iconic. Your lips are your legacy. And I think when you find something that's so simple for the everyday that can be dressed up in only a way that the Parisians feel like we can see and saunter after, this is that. And it's velvet that gets to touch your fingertips every day with really incredible ingredients.
Well, a lot of our customers are taking advantage of that free shipping and the $11 easy pay, and they're getting more than one. So maybe it's one that stays in the beauty kit and one that stays in the purse. Or are you still gifting? I love that idea. One for you and one for somebody else.
Absolutely.
Court, we love you. Merry Christmas.
Love you. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Do I say au revoir in
French?
French?
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure what the rest meant, but it sounded... I'm a cabbage.
No. That's like the best thing you can say to somebody.
Oh.
Very kind and sweet and friendly.
Thank you. Courtney called me a cabbage. But apparently, that is a very kind, sweet thing to do.